A good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to a special stream today, because it is in fact DawningWind's birthday today. So, for my very first stream back in over a month, I'm here. And hello, MCH.
Hi, MCH.
Alright, so, before we actually do anything else, let's see what happens when you leave a maniac alone with a game for over a month, shall we? Let us open up my equipment, and you can see I have a Flux Core 3-pounder, several rare stone talus hammers, a long stick, a Gloom Club Claymore, and I guess no other very interesting weapons. I do not have any swords, but I do have a Royal Claymore. Bows,
A
I
lack
have...
of swords is very sad.
Yes, well, I do have two Savage Lionel bows and a regular old Lionel bow, which is actually the weakest bow that I have, other than this very suspicious-looking Demon King's bow. Armor. I need to remember to actually take my shirt off because I'm playing this game now, but I've gotten a bunch of shirts since the last time I was here. And then let's just go over some of my materials, right? My bombs are not quite as high as they were a little while ago when I had over 200, but I've still got over 200 pushrooms and muddle buds. The important thing, though, are the monster parts. Only 4 fairies, but 20 diamonds, 3 of which I got, like, not that long ago from a single rare stone talus. Some Moblin Guts, Horiblin Guts, Frox Guts, Gliok Guts times 3, Lionel Guts times 2, although I'm almost surprised that wasn't times 3 because I killed 3 Savage Lionel, or 3 White Lionels, but plenty of Boss Bokoblin Guts, and some Silver Moblin Horns, and Silver Boss Bokoblin Horns. So this world has kind of gone insane. Oh yeah, 9 Thunder Gliok horns, 3 Flame Gliok horns, and then yeah, I killed 3 White Mane Lionels. I've been on a killing spree, and I don't really know why, other than I kind of wanted materials, basically for the
You
sake
did
of
it because
materials.
murder is fun.
Perhaps so. I do also have over 5,000 pose, so I can technically trade those to the bargainer statues. I guess, speaking of, I also haven't gone over my maps, so I have one shrine unlocked over here, another shrine unlocked over here, in the upstairs. Then I've got 1, 2, although we knew about this one already because that's where I died last time, 3, 4 over here. Let's see. I want to say 5, 6, and 7 shrines, including one way up here in the north, and one by the Woodland Stable, which is, I've heard about if I wanted to get the fairy fountains to open. And then, so I went upstairs. Downstairs looks very different, because I actually explored a lot of territory down here. Like, I've just been all over the place, just mostly getting bombs and things like that. So, it's been fun. There was one other quick thing that I wanted to point. Oh yeah, I've been to the Great Plateau. Like, one of my shrines that I've unlocked is here in the Great Plateau. There is also something, like, right over here that I wanted to do, because there's some kind of water over here that's blocking something. Anyway, enough of me blathering on. Dawning, what should I do?
Well, are those green pants able to be dyed?
I don't think so. I think that these are the archaic pants, but I can go see how much of my outfits can be dyed.
Those are the archaic pants.
The archaic snow pants.
Why are you stealing archaic snow pants?
I don't know. They were in the game for the same reason the archaic tunic and the archaic actual regular pants were.
Why are you stealing archaic stuff?
Because the game told me to. Alrighty, let's not crash into that tree. Oh no, I crashed into that tree.
I'm shocked.
So am I. Alright, let's see. Greetings
That's
and
not a tree.
salutations. It looks like a tree.
It's shaped like a pine tree, but it is clearly not a tree.
Alright, let's see if this Tunic of the Depths and these pants can be dyed. I still only have one headwear, which is interesting. And then we'll see if the archaic legwear can be dyed also. But yeah, my archaic worm greaves, I don't think they can be, but we'll see. I should have plenty of salt. Oh yeah, I actually have some money now. So all of those black boss bokoblin horns and the black, or the boss bokoblin teeth, I've sold a good number of those. So, you know, what you're seeing is not is not nearly the sum of what I have done. The other thing that I want to point out is, okay, so I can dye all of these, although it doesn't really look like I'm gonna get terribly much. No, I don't think I can get the Tunic of the Depths dyed at all, actually. I think that's just that thing bleeding in. Let me select it anyway. He should tell me if there's part of the outfit that can't be dyed, I think.
I think he does. He did in Breath of the Wild. And that seems like a weird thing to remove.
Mm-hmm. Well, he didn't tell me, so I'm assuming that... I didn't see much, but maybe a tiny bit of it became pink. Like, just the tiniest tiny bit.
I would assume something somewhere, a little bit.
Well, let me actually take my head my head thing off so that I don't confuse this later on. Remove that. And then let's put the Tunic of Time. Because I don't think something called a Dark Tunic is going to be able to be dyed pink. Just a...
Maybe the little undershirt parts.
Just a guess. I mean, I'm willing to give it a try. Link, are you even wearing pants? Oh yeah, you're wearing them. I just can't see them underneath the tunic. Okay.
Just not very long.
No. All right. Choose a color. Only the clothes you're wearing that can be... Oh, okay. Change clothes. So yeah, the dark tunic can't be. I must have skipped that over the last... Well, no. I don't think he said that. Ah.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, okay, I'm actually seeing a tiny bit of pink on that Gloom outfit, but I don't think any of my remaining shirts...
Yeah, like the gloves it looked like.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like any of those tunics can be dyed, so you know what? Just remove that. Put that on. It doesn't actually do anything, but maybe it can be dyed. Nope, apparently not even that can be dyed. Or... Hold on. No, literally none of these can be dyed.
That's lame.
A bit. Oh well, at least I did get the snow pants and like the tiniest bit of that gloom outfit died. Alright, well, that's the best that I could do for that. So, shall I go do some shrines? Should I try to go to Gerudo Town? Should
You should
I...
go back to the shrine that killed you.
I see. You want me to do that. I can't say I'm surprised.
Well, I'd be concerned if you could.
If I could what? Be surprised?
Say you were surprised.
Yes.
Or at least honestly say you're surprised.
Yeah, well. Now, keep in mind, any and all of this new fancy equipment that I have is completely and totally irrelevant here. Because this is a shrine where it removes everything that you have and forces you to use the stuff in the shrine itself. Now, I do have at least one or two more hearts, I think one, maybe two more hearts since the last time I was here, that might make a difference.
It possibly could, yes.
Outside equipment is forbidden beyond this point. Yes. Must go around in underwear, because I am now Captain Underpants. But I remember how I did this last time. It was ridiculously cheap, but it worked. Because the constructs will die. Okay, let me see if there's anything that I actually have to take a picture of. Well, I can't actually see that, but... Alright. But yeah, no, the constructs will die as soon as they touch water. So, you know, keeping that in
I guess
mind...
their circuits fry easily.
Well, the Bokoblins die as soon as they touch water, too.
I've been trying for years to teach those guys how to swim.
Well, you've been unsuccessful. But yeah, no, as I recall it, I was able to kill everything in here except the big guy in the back. Although, some of those things look deadlier than they were the last time I was here. I don't know if these things upgrade... No, it's still a soldier construct, too. Okay. But you know, I never have been able to get the hang of battling that captain construct in the back. That's been horrible for me.
Well, perhaps today will be the day.
Perhaps so, but you sure as heck hope not, right?
What, you don't think seeing my older brother beat a shrine that's been giving him trouble would be a good birthday present for me?
I don't know if that's something you would want to see, though. I thought you would want to see me die again.
At least a few times, yes. But I'm
Hmm.
not necessarily saying that after dying a few times today can't be the day.
I suppose not. Also, I love how that tipped back into the water over there. I will need that back, because I'm going to need something to go poke the ones in the moat that's in the back. But there's still, I think, at least one more of the... Yeah, and it's coming in fairly soon. But yeah, no. Hang on a tick. Oop! What did I just do? Did I just... No, I don't think I missed it. Well, something fishy's going on around here.
Funny, I didn't think there were fish in the shrine.
Ah, here we go. There are not. Woohoo! Woohoo! Something got blowed up, and I didn't do it. Okay, I think...
Sure you didn't do it? Usually when things get blowed up, it's you.
Are you? Oh, I think that's frozen over there. So it's literally just stopped and stuck.
I can't really see from this angle, but it might be. I think it's caught on that corner.
It
Maybe.
might be, yes. Haha! And now you're dead. And I've got this giant monstrosity over here. I wish I could use this to just beat the heck out of that Captain Construct, but instead I will just sit here and wait until I see the attach button. And then I'm just gonna rip... There we go. Just rip this out from under you. And you'll note, I have killed most of the constructs. I saw the... There we go. What? I had the attach button. Oh, it was probably to something down there, not that.
It's definitely attached to something.
Well, yes. But I've killed most of the... I think like half of the HP of this boss...
Is from the boss.
Is from the guy in the back.
That would make sense.
Well, okay, a little less than that.
Yeah, but he's still definitely got the most out of any of the constructs.
Okay, this thing is very unwieldy, which makes perfect sense because it's such a giant mess.
The nonsensical construction. I'm not sure what else you'd expect yourself to make.
I mean, that is incredibly fair.
Isn't making nonsensical constructions literally what you get paid to do?
No, the constructs that I get paid to make actually have to make sense.
Huh, you must not be very good at your job.
I am actually pretty good at my job. Not asininely good at it, mind you, but good in... Ooh, old wooden bow. Right, I forgot the water in this game sucks. Make a break for the... Nope, I drowned. That's okay, that'll only take one heart away. But that's probably the heart that I need to actually make a difference here.
Link, you were literally inches away from the shore.
Yeah, I know, he's an idiot. And he can't climb this wall.
It would have taken him less effort to climb onto the shore than to drown.
It probably would have. Anyway, I need to make a probably better bridge.
The boxes might help.
They might.
You could use them to give yourself more standing room.
They might, yes. But I did actually forget that going into the water is like suicide in this. let's attach that there. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't.
When do you ever?
Occasionally.
Name one instance.
When I rescued the Gerudo.
Did you really know what you were doing, or did you just be
I did
redhead
not
and
know
say,
this was actually a limit that you could achieve, that you could reach. You can't attach anymore. It's an abomination. Please just let it be. Alright, well, I learned something new about this game today.
I'm amazed you haven't found that limit before now.
Link, stop crouching. I don't think Link can stop. No, he should be able to... Uh-oh. Hide! Hide, you fool! You know what? I'm actually kind of surprised that I haven't found that limit before myself.
It seems like a limit you would have reached ages ago.
I have no arrows, yes. That is a problem.
They did not give you arrows.
Nope. Exit. And... ooh! Well, that's not gonna work for me. Because now I'm stuck in the water, the current's gonna get me, and...
Death.
I'm still alive. Technically.
Damn it.
You know, once I'm actually over here, I wonder if I can take this stupid majigger. Or at least part of this stupid majigger. Okay, not the ascend. Let's do the ultra hand. I'm gonna try to...
I don't think you can pick it up while you're standing on it.
Not this, just like part of it. Ah, see, he moved back.
He sees what you're doing. He's smarter than all the rest.
Well, to be fair, the rest didn't really have a place they could go. I think, though, that gives me my opportunity to go here, which is sort of what I needed. Now I can technically, like, use ascend, right? Because I blocked my ladder, which was smart. But I can ascend, right?
I would assume so. You could before.
Yeah. Unfortunately, as soon as this thing gets in, like, a single hit, which it will do, yeah, there's no way to avoid that.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Oh boy. You know, there is a better way to fight that thing rather than head on. It's just very difficult to do or to think of.
And you're not known for being good at thinking.
I'm sorry, what were you saying? I was too busy thinking.
I'll go get a fire extinguisher.
That might be a good idea.
No. Knowing you, it is definitely a good idea.
I've never heard of an idea that I haven't liked. No, wait, that's a lie.
I must be rubbing off on you if you're lying without thinking about it.
What? I'm capable of thinking?
Good point.
Ah, an arrow. I was lacking that last time. Those can be helpful. I mean, to be fair, now I'm lacking a bow, which I got by complete accident and didn't know how to get. You know, this is a deadly shrine. I haven't figured, like, that Captain 2 construct is very powerful. The fact that you literally can't go in the water or climb, like, you actually have to build a bridge to get you from here to the next moat, and then from the next moat up. So...
Uh-huh. This game is about building.
Oh, I know. I am well aware of what this game is about. It's one of the reasons why I happen to like it so much. I just refuse to build things that are sensible. Or sensical.
I'm well aware. That's why I think you're bad at your job.
What? No, I happen to be very good at my job. Oh, right.
You said your job requires building sensical things, and you refuse to do that under any circumstance.
In this game. But I also forget that in this game, Link is just a simple office worker. So yes, he is in fact very bad at his job. But I suppose this is just another day at the office for him.
He seems to have left the office.
What do you mean? This is the office. How is this not the office?
You know what? Sure, it's the office.
That's what I thought. Like I said, you can't fool me. Link is but a humble office worker whose office is the whole planet. Or at least the whole country.
Except his house.
Well, he doesn't
His
have
house.
one of those anymore.
Except his former house.
Yeah, I wonder who owns his house now.
Poor Link.
Yeah, homeless, thrown out on the streets by the royalty. Who don't appreciate him, by the way. Or more accurately, who doesn't appreciate him, because there's only one left. She's a stuck-up jerk who fell down some hole, and I'm pretty sure she's dead. Maybe.
Might be. But hey, her dad was Santa Claus.
Yeah, and he was a jerk.
Was he?
Yeah.
Was he as much of a jerk as she is?
He was kind of bad, yeah. Like, to a point where I...
steal houses?
No, but I can kind of see where Zelda got some of her worst habits from, given who her father is. Like, I don't think he ever kidnapped any redheads, mind you. But... like, he was not a warm and fuzzy and cuddly father.
Which is very strange, considering those are all traits Santa Claus is known to have.
Yes.
I can't believe the myths are lying.
Gee. Who would have thunk it? I can't see shit here.
Have you tried putting on your glasses?
Oh, that is not what I meant to attach? Okay. Try attaching to that. And just fling that construct right out into the water. Attach? And once again, pulling that construct right out of the water.
Out of the water? I thought you
Or
wanted
into the
it
water.
in the water.
Yeah, that one. Alright, one
Flinging
last
it
one.
out of the water seems to be the exact opposite of your intention.
Like, what do you mean I can't detach anymore? Well, that's not good.
That's a lot less length than the last one had.
I know.
I guess you'll have to take the first one off.
I tried. Alright, good. Is it just me, or does it seem like that Captain 2 construct has more HP this time?
Are you sure you're not just missing a middle construct?
I don't think I am.
I'm not sure.
I mean, it's...
That might be more HP, but it's hard to tell.
It is. Everything is difficult to tell here. But it's okay. I have a plan.
I have never been more concerned for you in my life. Or in your life.
Well, I may not have one of those very shortly. We'll see. It depends on how well this goes. Anyway, let's at least try to do something. I don't think it's gonna work. But all I can do is at least try. Damn, I can't grab the arrows from there. That sucks. Link, stop that. Whatever you were doing, just cut it out. You don't actually know what you're doing. Neither do I, but let's not go there. Oh, yes, I can actually try to ascend up
Hey,
here.
at least you know you don't know what you're doing.
That's not untrue. At least I know that I'm a blithering buffoon.
Link seems to have no such self-awareness.
You wonder how he ended up like that, considering he is a blithering buffoon. I don't have any bows, but I'm in a good position now. Sort of. Like, if I actually
In a
had...
good position to do what?
Attack? Well, there's something... Yeah, there's like a spike ball back there.
There are bomb barrels.
Yeah.
There are useful things. You just have to succeed in using them.
Perhaps. How would one do that? Any thoughts or suggestions?
You better.
I better what?
You just have to do better.
Oh, do better. Yes, that makes some sense. Well, I can certainly try to do better. If I can paraglide off from here, right? Then I can try to get behind that Captain construct and fuse to that spike ball, which is going to have a lot more damage than anything else other than maybe the explodable bubbles. But the problem with the explodable bubbles...
What if you fused the spike ball to the explodable balls?
That's... I can't have both of them as a weapon.
No, but you can swing it around and drop it on the construct's head.
I might be able to swing this. Well, I might be able to just drop the spike ball or the explodomables on its head. Maybe, but I don't know how good my aim is.
Bad. You can try it anyway.
I mean, step one is getting behind that thing and up the stairs anyway, which I don't know if I can do. Taking all bets?
Mm.
Doesn't matter. Escape! Hooray, I have escaped. Now, if I hide behind here, it might not see me, or it might forget that I exist.
It's not a very good computer robot, is it?
Ah, no you don't. Aha! Alright, this might actually be working.
It might be.
Oh, it worked, because I got it in the water, and that's game. Whew. You know, I didn't really think about the fact that I could just knock this thing into the water, and that would work. I really did not think about that.
Well, yeah, that's a symptom of the fact that you didn't think.
My head being partially on fire begs to differ.
That's from Meanderaton.
Oh yeah, speaking of, did you see the new emote that I have?
I believe I've seen it before. I don't think I've seen it on the Twitch.
It is in fact on the Twitch channel now.
I can see
Captain
that now.
Four
Yes.
Reaper. Well, I'm getting rid of my mostly busted hammer for that. I would imagine, by the way, that the rewards that you get for this change depending on how high your world level is. So the fact that my world level is pretty high is probably why I got that. It's the same reason why Dien got that, like, royal bow while all I got was a damn knight's bow that one time.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that.
Yes, DN is just better at video games.
Hey, I did pretty well this past month.
Uh-huh. And I have no proof of that.
You see all the monster equipment. That
Yeah, but I don't see
weaponry.
how many times I trying to get it.
If I told you nonce, would you believe me?
Hmm.
You didn't answer the question.
I'm thinking.
Oh. Well, I hope your head isn't on fire.
No, I don't have that problem.
True.
No, I don't think I would.
Well, I'd feel insulted, but I can't blame you. Still, you should know better than to doubt the great and powerful me by this point.
Doubting you is literally my job.
That's not in your job description.
Not in the one you wrote.
Oh. I forgot you have other jobs. Also, yeah, there is a Gleeok. Oh yeah, there's a Gleeok here. There's a Gleeok here, although we knew about that one already. There's a Gleeok here, and I think those are the only... Oh yeah, there's also a Gleeok here. Some of those might or might not be dead at the moment for some strange reason. Anyway, what should I do now? Oh,
I'll talk to Jeff.
the
I
Hinox?
don't want to talk to Jeff.
I will
It was
point out,
probably Jeff.
everywhere that you see these little cooking pots, it's not because there's an actual cooking pot there, it's because there's a monster that I will farm for a resource whenever the heck I get a blood moon. Did I stop by that one? I don't remember if I stopped by that one. I don't even remember what that one... Oh yeah, of course I did. That's a Silver Boss Bokoblin now. So what should I do now?
What other shrines do we have?
I literally don't know what's in any of them. I could also try to go unlock
What sounds
some...
the most deadly?
You want me to go through their names?
Yeah, I'll pick based on the evilest sounding name.
Okay. The Orochium Shrine.
That's promising.
I was going to say that almost sounds like Orochimaru. Ekochiu
I was
Shrine.
going to say it almost sounds almost similar to Orichalcum, but...
Oh yeah, Seal of
Perhaps I have watched
Orichalcum.
too much Yu-Gi-Oh! In my time.
The Runakit Shrine. That doesn't sound
Runa
particularly
Kit.
evil. Tenitin
No,
Shrine.
that sounds like a kitten.
Ryogok Shrine. Kitawak Shrine. The Utsu Shock Shrine. And...
Utsu Shock sounds pretty evil.
Let's see. There's one upstairs, which is the Kuma Mind Shrine.
I think Utsu Shock was the most evil sounding of the
Really?
lot.
You're not going with Seal of Orichalcum? I'm surprised.
That's my second choice.
I loved Little Karibo's portrayal of darts. It was fantastic.
I haven't watched the abridged series. I
Oh
really
my god,
should.
it's a hoot. It's an absolute hoot. What's over? Oh yeah, there is that Thunder Gleeok that I found relatively close to here. So the reason that I got this shrine, by the way, is because like right down here, like this cooking pot, is a rare stone talus. That's also how I had...
And you cook with the things that the rare stone talus drops?
No, it's just literally one of the few stamp types that I hadn't used for something else. Long or wide, okay? This doesn't sound particularly deadly or particularly electrical, which is, I'm sure, what Dawning was hoping for with a name like Utsu Shock.
It very much was.
Well, the way I figure it, these names don't actually have anything to do with anything.
Sure they do. They tell you what the name of the root underneath it is.
Oh, it's possible.
I've told you before, shrines is plants.
Well, that was simple.
It can't be the whole shrine, can it?
Hey, look! I got the treasure. Now, the shrine is over. Well, let me actually take a peek down here, make sure I'm not missing anything. It's a bottomless pit, looks like. Alright, definitely don't want to jump in that.
No, I think you should investigate it to be sure.
Very well. It is your birthday. But yeah, no, it is quite apparently a bottomless pit.
Well, always is good to check.
You're not necessarily wrong. You never know, maybe one day they'll make it look like it's a bottomless pit, and in actuality there is great treasure underneath it.
Exactly! See, I'm just trying to help.
Always with you. Okay, this looks like it should be, like, exactly the same. Why do I feel like it's not going to be exactly the same?
I would infer, based on that feeling, that it's probably not, and it's about to get very complicated.
Okay, I just need to swing this back further. That's as far as it goes, and let's see. No, not quite. I see, there is a block over there. I wonder what I am supposed to do with the block. What do you think I am supposed to do with the block?
I think you're meant to stick it on the ball.
I thought I was supposed to stick it on the paddle.
No, it definitely goes on the ball.
Well, let's try that then. No, it's not. Hang on. There we go. Let me reorient that slightly. I don't think that's gonna help me. In point of fact, that did not help me. I am surprised. I am shocked. Shocked! Well,
I can't
okay, not that
believe it.
shocked.
I never could have foreseen this outcome.
Well, yeah, because you 5-seen it instead. But, you know, I think I know how this puzzle majig is supposed to work. I think.
You think.
Oh, right.
Which is
I'm
not
not allowed
something
to
you
do
normally
that.
do safely.
I think you're supposed to attach this like so. And then... let's plop this. I'm not going to attach it, mind you. But I need to put it back in its track. And now we play golf.
I don't think that's the angle most golf clubs are designed to be hitting the ball with.
Well, that's just not working. Hang on. Oh, I think I might have attached this too far. Is it getting stuck on
Did
something?
you attach it to the track?
No. I'm
Are
just...
you sure you didn't attach it to the track?
I don't think I can.
Not thinking you can is how you make the greatest mistake.
What I'm pretty sure I did accidentally was I put that too far to one side and it got stuck on something. Maybe. No, because it can go forward. Why does it go...
There's a ledge, I think. I think it's catching on that ledge.
Maybe. It's not impossible. So let's move
I think what
that.
you needed to do is be higher up on the paddle.
Yeah. Higher up on the paddle. Except that's not working either. Actually, that worked.
I wonder what was in the way.
I blame me for this. Alright, you can go back there. I'll deal with you when I'm ready.
Well, now that's too far to the side.
Yeah. So let's try to get it up and off to this. Ha! That will work. Maybe. Lord Arceus only knows. I did not... Okay, I did not attach this.
I think the game disagrees.
What does the game know about anything?
Well, the game kind of makes the rules.
You keep saying that, but that's never true. Uh...
I don't know where it went, but I don't think it's where it's supposed to.
No, I think that I only have to bring it up. Not the full way. So let's say somewhere
Did it
around
bounce
here.
off the wall and land back in the track?
It's possible. No, it bounced off the wall and then bounced, like...
Into the void.
Into the void, yes. There's a delicate...
Now we've confirmed that the pit in this room is bottomless.
Yes, without me having to go in and, test it myself. Happy day. Oh, that was so close. Okay, so how about, like, right here? Wait a minute. I swear this is inconsistent as all heck. There we go.
Oh yeah, did you think physics worked the same every... Physics exchange the rules every 2 seconds. You didn't know that?
Of course it doesn't.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am an engineer. I am very sure. Ooh,
I
looks
don't
like...
see a PhD in physics.
Yes, and?
Which means clearly there's no reason for me to assume you know anything about physics.
Why not? It's rude of you to
That's
not.
not what you studied.
I had
You
to study
studied
plenty of physics to become an engineer, thank you. To become a mechanical engineer in particular, thank you very much. I want this to go flush with that thing. Okay. Now I
don't
can
know
do
that you can with the things at the angle they are.
Well, I figured it out. Because I am the smart. Now, smack that like a newborn biscuit. Not quite long enough. Ah, don't hit myself. That would be a concussion.
Why are you smacking newborn biscuits?
Because they are delicious. Alright, that should be long enough.
So that's why you would eat a newborn biscuit.
Who eats biscuits?
People who think they're delicious.
Alright, that worked. Now, what did that unlock? Ooh. Okay. Aha! I know what you must do.
What I must do.
Well, yeah, it's actually pretty obvious what you must do. Like, everybody knows what you have to do.
Eat cake?
Yes. Speaking of, what kind of cake did you get for your birthday?
I have not gotten cake yet.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I know. It's very sad.
Well, I didn't get cake for my birthday yet, and it's already, like, technically like a month or so after my birthday.
That is also very sad.
I mean, in everybody's defense, I was not exactly home for my birthday.
I suppose. I, however, am home for my birthday. And not a single member of my family has acknowledged it.
Well, that sucks. Maybe they're planning a surprise party. Oh, treasure. Well, I did figure out where the treasure is. Let's see if I can grab it. Aha! Get in this minecart, you treasure. Except I think there's a slight problem.
Minecart isn't big enough.
No, minecart is in fact big enough. Hey, it's a sneaky elixir. Whoa!
The minecart stopped.
Yes.
Oh.
There is one solution here.
That solution being, of course, the void.
Look, the void is always the correct solution. You just literally dump everything off into the void. Let's go. Woo! And that's definitely a concussion of some kind.
I would say so.
I meant to jump off to the side, not to... But, like, the problem is... which one is the jump button? Oh, X is the jump button. God damn it. I thought it was Y. By the way...
He hates Gen 6 so much he can't keep his Kalos game straight.
Yes, well. By the way, I will point out... I forgot that I was going to point out... Oh yeah, my concussion count is probably way lower than it actually should be. If I'm streaming by myself, I may not even be aware of when I get... Or, like, I might be aware in the moment that I got a concussion, but if it's in the middle of a battle, I might not remember after the battle to record it. Which I admit is my fault entirely. Anyway, no death in this shrine.
I am very disappointed.
Not even any electricity.
I suppose the only way to cure my disappointment is to take a look at the Seal of Orichalcos.
Well, I can try. There is no guarantee that there's going to be a any death in that shrine, but...
Why would the Seal of Orichalcos not have death?
Because it technically just captures souls.
Okay, yeah, but that's pretty close to death.
Pretty close is not close. Like, it's a completely different thing. Also, I'm sure I'm going to be freezing while I'm here. Hang on just a sec. Let me put on my pants. Or better pants, anyway.
Those are archaic pants.
These are pink now. And look,
Yeah.
it literally doesn't matter that I'm not wearing a shirt. Just because I'm wearing this one pair of woolly pants, I'm perfectly fine.
You know,
All right.
that's not the kind of pants I would expect an Australian to own.
It can... Well, okay, I was going to say it can get cold there. But I think their definition of cold is a little bit different than ours.
Uh-huh.
Okay, what's this one called? Oh, good. Courage to Fall, eh? Well, we were just talking about how they might try to disguise something as a bottomless pit that's not actually a bottomless pit.
I knew the Orichalcos shrine would favor me.
If you knew that, why didn't you choose it the first time?
Because I thought it was more fun to do something that it might contain a surprise.
Uh-huh. So this shrine is called Courage to Fall. There are lasers back there, by the way.
Yes.
Behind those doors. That's why I immediately closed them.
You're scared of a few lasers?
Well, I'm not sure how you're supposed to get past them.
I'm not. I'm gonna sit back and watch them cut you to pieces.
Oh yeah. That's probably a good plan. That thing sure as heck didn't cut me to pieces, though. Ah! Where the heck are you? What are you? Oh, you're probably behind all those lasers, aren't you?
Probably.
I have
Looks like
figured...
it's down also.
Yeah. Okay.
Which might just explain the shrine name.
It's impossible. The shrine name never has anything to do with what you actually do here. Now, is there treasure over there? There's gotta be a reason for this existing.
Well, there's a ladder.
No, not that. I meant this little ledge over here. But apparently there is not. I saw the ladder on the other one.
It's one of the various places you could try exercising your courage to fall from.
No, no, no. It's a place I'm supposed to go up from. Unless... You know what? You may have a point. The courage to fall. That looks pretty bottomless, though.
Uh-huh.
That's okay, I'm topless. Huh. Wouldn't you know it? That was in fact a bottomless pit. Who would have foreseen that? I certainly didn't see that coming.
I honestly had no idea.
Really?
I was 50-50 on whether it was bottomless or going to be the pit around was going to be the reason for the shrine name.
No, no. This one was always going to be... Like, there is still such a thing as a bottomless pit. I don't think I can use... No. So I just have to crawl through here. Ah, yes. And this took me here. Oh, I can try to use Ascend to get through the roof of the shrine. No. Okay. Now let's see. Do I have the courage to fall from here?
I think you must.
I agree, especially since I have the paraglider.
Now what you might not have the courage to do is fight that construct.
You're correct, so I just took it out in one shot with a bow. A sturdy long stick. What is this made out of? Just a regular old long stick. Well, I know what I'm doing.
Upgrading the stick.
Correct. By the way, the sturdy long stick, like I got that weapon originally from one Henry the Horiblin, who has gone Super Saiyan, or Super Horiblin, whichever you call it.
I told you, he does that.
I heard a noise. Oh, hi. My goodness. You people are still coming after me with sticks and old wooden shields. How pathetic. Do you not know who or what I am?
You're an idiot carrying around a sword.
That, sadly, is an accurate description, yes. Alright, so... It looks like this room has more lasers in it.
It sure does.
I'm wondering if I can bait the robots to going in through the lasers. Ooh. No, but I can bait them to come try to hit me with rocks. That's not fair! That is very much not fair.
Okay, but it's funny.
You know what? That's not untrue. Oh, hey, I can go up here. Ow! It always looks like that hurt. That should hurt like hell.
It probably should.
Okay, so what does coming up here do? Because this is technically a new area. I also haven't gotten all of the treasure from here.
I haven't seen any of the balls to stick in the box.
Yeah, the thingamajiggers, that is correct.
Which is weird because usually that activates important things.
Usually. Which I would think in this case would be, possibly deactivating the lasers? Maybe? Okay, so I don't think coming up
Maybe.
here actually did anything. But yeah, no, there has to be some kind of reason or another for that existing. There's got to be some kind of reason or another for... Ooh. I wonder if I should test the lasers and see if they're actually dangerous.
I think you should.
Ooh. Aha! Interesting. That must mean must be what they are referring to when they say the courage to fall.
I'm pretty sure that's the courage to get hit by a laser.
Well. Ooh, treasure.
You're not gonna test the rest of them?
No, I wanted to see where that hallway went. The small key. That's probably going to be helpful somewhere. And now I've gotten all the treasure.
That would not be surprising.
Okay, so what's upstairs? This is a fairly big shrine. Ah, look what I found.
It is round.
Hi there. Are you having a good day, Soldier Construct? It doesn't look like it, does it? Good after evening.
After. It's not after evening.
Well, technically, it's after something.
Yes, but it's before evening.
Well, it's also objectively after evening, because there was an evening before this.
Time is circular.
Okay, I can... You know, where does ascending from here take me? It takes me there, which I don't think actually helps me at all.
No, but it doesn't hurt to check.
No, but I've checked and I've went back down. Now, where do those lifts take me? I mean, they take me up. But
That
like,
is generally what lifts do. They lift.
what is up? Or are they supposed to take me down from somewhere and I just happen to come from the wrong place? Because where am I, and what are you doing? Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. There's a contraption in there. That makes perfect, and that's where the other lift takes me. So I've got to go out, I've got to take the ball. This is all making perfect sense. How much sense is this making?
About 7.
Per hour or per minute?
Per day.
Oh, geez. That sucks. Okay. Yeah, no, this is simple. Because now I do this, right? Just literally plop that in there. That's going to unlock that, getting me to my flying machine, my flying doohickamabob over here. And we line that right up on the tracks over here. Right?
That would seem to be the case.
Then we got to take this. And you know what? Let me actually just... Let's Ultra Hand that instead. Because I think I want to attach it to that so that it doesn't accidentally go somewhere it shouldn't. And now...
How do you know there is anywhere it shouldn't go, though?
Bang zoom to the moon!
You are literally going down.
No! Well...
You have crashed. And fallen.
Exactly as I planned. Uh-oh.
There's a bot in chat.
I saw that. I need to deal with that. Give me just a second. Boop. Did that do any? No. This does. That'll do it. That'll do it.
Will it? Well, the bot is gone.
Yes. Alright. Now, if memory serves, there is a thingamajig here. Now, what does that do? Oh, would you look at that. So, no death in here either. Just needing to get hit by lasers. Which didn't actually do damage to me?
Which was unexpected.
It was unexpected. But I did prove that I had the courage to fall. No courage to spring, summer, or winter, though.
Well, I don't have the courage to winter either.
It sucks as a season. It is the worst season.
It really is.
Makes me wonder why you live somewhere so far north.
Unwillingly.
Yes, that would in fact make sense. Alright, shall I continue investigating shrines, or should I do something else?
I think we can check out the other shrines.
Okay, which
Surely
shrine?
if we check them all, at least one will turn out evil.
Which shrine would you like me to check out first? Or third, I suppose. Or should I just go in any random order?
At this point, you can just go in whatever order.
Alright, well, let's try this one, because I'm curious what the Sky Shrines do.
Have you not been to any Sky Shrines?
1. Dissin.
So you haven't done any Sky Shrines?
No. Was I supposed to have while I was not on stream?
No. I just couldn't remember if you had on stream.
No. Oh yeah, this is the one near that giant flux capacitor 3, the evilest Rubik's Cube that I beat up. It had some weird glowing crystal on it that I took over here. Let's see what's inside the shrine. I'm very curious. I probably shouldn't be, because it's most likely just danger. This looks evil!
Good. Good.
Oh, never mind. It's Raru's blessing. So I guess this is what the free stuff shrines look like. Interesting. So what present do I have waiting for me? Zonite bow. It's technically weaker than everything else I've got with the exception of the Demon King's bow, but I want to keep that because that belonged to some chump named Phantom Ganon. I'm going to drop my royal bow, though. I'm going to pick up this Zonite bow anyway. You know why?
Because you have damaged that royal bow?
Actually, that's a fair point. I have damaged that royal bow. I was thinking more so because I needed a picture of the Zonite bow. According to how long... Oh! Huh. That's interesting. Okay, you know what? I'll keep this one, because it seems like there's something interesting about it. Like, it'll charge my arrows a little bit more if I have a... Speaking of energy cells, actually, I think I do want to go...
You haven't upgraded those.
I haven't upgraded those. I feel like you wouldn't want me to off-stream.
I suppose not.
I will say I did technically give myself, I think, one more shield, one more bow, and one more melee slot than I had, but I was cycling through weapons way too quickly, like, and not having room for them. So this, I think, might be slightly new. No, okay, I think it's the same thing as it always is. It's so long and boring. Yeah, I saw that. Thank you. Alright, well, that's that.
It does seem to be, yes.
Another shrine in the books. Okay, I think technically I did have to steal that crystal from that flux capacitor to activate this shrine. So maybe, but, like, that's still a little bit, I mean, I'm sure you're disappointed.
I am.
Alright, well, any other shrines we should go to, then?
So if the evil-sounding shrines weren't evil...
You think that the...
then least evil-sounding shrine might be.
Okay, so you're thinking the one that sounded...
That would, of course, be... Runacat.
Which one was that?
I think it was up in the corner.
Yes, Runikit. There we go. Let's give it a try. See what we've got. Maybe it's another one of those combat test shrines. Who knows? I certainly don't.
No, because you haven't been in there.
That would be correct. I think I see Rito Village or something right over there. Not that I care. What's back there? Oh, that's just a cliff to jump off. You know, I would... Oh, actually, I should point out, one thing that I really, 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 really like in this game as far as attention to detail goes, because I was wandering around the Great Plateau quite a bit. Build to carry, interesting. But I really like the... So the attention to detail, like I said, in the Great Plateau, and I think that this is unique to the Great Plateau, right? Because there aren't that many chasms. But in the Great Plateau, there are 4 chasms, right? And do you know where they're located?
I would assume in places that somehow correspond to the Divine Beast.
No. In the Great Plateau.
Well, I suppose they would be where the Sky Islands came from then, yes?
Nope. What were there 4 of in the Great Plateau at the beginning of Breath of the Wild?
Are there 4 shrines?
Yep. So the location of each and every single one of those chasms is exactly where the shrine was. It's the only instance of this that I am aware of in this game, right, where they specifically put the chasms there, but it's really clever.
But it does raise the question, if those 4 shrines left behind chasms when they disappeared to wherever they disappeared to,
Why didn't the rest of them, or where are the rest of the shrines? Yes. So, the reason that those 4, I think, deserved to have some kind of special significance would be because those are the ones that Link got his Sheikah runes from, right? So he got the, you know, the magnesis and the stop time and the bombs and the cryonesis specifically from those shrines. So, you know,
all the things they took away. Well,
yeah, but
no, they kept magnesis and made it better.
they did, yes.
But they took away the rest of them.
Yeah, but I'm not... And again, the only one that I miss desperately are the bombs. Which should surprise absolutely no one. Okay, so there's a potential issue.
And that issue is?
I know what's going to happen if I put this down as is, right? I know that if I just let this go like I did with the last one, right? First of all, it's too wide, so it literally won't go anywhere. Second of all, it might fall somewhere. So what I need
would
to...
guess that's what the sticks are for.
I would absolutely agree with you. For once. So what I need to do is I need to build something to carry this ball. Who would have thought? Right? Who would have thought that that would be the gimmick here? Now, is this wide enough? Wouldn't you know it, that looks just about wide enough, yes. Maybe not quite.
It just so happens there are 2 pairs of sticks.
I noticed. I figured they wouldn't necessarily give me a second pair of sticks if I didn't need it. Sometimes they do. Just to throw me off
You
and
know, in
confuse...
case you drop the first set into the void.
Yeah, look. Sometimes that is my first instinct. After all, why would the void exist if I wasn't supposed to use it for stuff? Just disposing of unnecessary materials and equipment. And, just for safety's sake, let's attach this right in the middle. Or approximately the middle. Now, up, up, and eventually down. Well, one can hope eventually down.
If gravity works as intended, I would assume down.
Well, gravity does not always work as intended.
That is very strange of gravity.
You're the one who was saying earlier that physics changes its own rules every once in a while. Or,
Yeah,
I think you said like every 2 minutes.
About, yeah.
And therefore, gravity not working as intended is a side effect of that.
It happens from time to time, yes.
Oh, that's gonna suck. Okay, I'm seeing a bunch of these. By a bunch, I mean like quite a few. Oh, there's treasure over there. I know how to get the treasure. Do you know how to get the treasure?
Yeah.
No brackets.
Open the chest.
What chest?
That's the one that the treasure is in?
Who said there was a treasure chest? Who told you there was a treasure chest? How did you know?
No one, I can just see.
Oh.
I know this may seem odd, but I do have eyes. And when I am wearing my glasses, they do actually work.
Aha, glasses. I know something about those.
Yes, they're what you put your whiskey in, isn't it?
Yes, whenever I can drink. Which is not something I do anymore.
Uh-huh.
Well,
And what was it I was hearing about Scott
nothing.
the other day?
Absolutely nothing.
I take it your wife found out.
No. And I'm looking to keep it that way. Look, it's fine. Probably.
I have a feeling she might disagree with you.
Well, but... like, that's not the important part.
Your own wife's opinion isn't important.
Well, that didn't work. I mean, it is, but, like, I usually sort of know what I'm doing.
That is a blatant lie.
What are you talking about that is a blatant lie? When
You
do
have acknowledged multiple times on this stream that you never know what you're doing.
Well, in the game, yes.
No, in general.
What? I know what... I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing here. Well, with this one thing, I think I know.
You think you know what you're doing?
Yes. Can you prove me
So
wrong?
you are not only claiming to know, but you are claiming to think.
Yes. Is there a
And
problem with this
somehow that
testimony?
sounds safer than just not doing it.
Is there a problem with that testimony, though?
Emmy, what happens when you attempt to think?
Absolutely nothing. Well, nothing good, anyway.
Exactly.
And?
So why are you thinking instead of just simply not doing it?
Wait, because not doing it isn't an option.
It literally is.
No, it is not.
I'm 100% sure that not drinking is an option.
Well, it's a bad option. What just happened? Oh, I accidentally misused the super glue. I can fix it.
Can you?
No, but I can die trying. Well, at least you can hope that I can die trying. And yes, I know there's a different way that this wants me to try solving that puzzle, but I don't feel like solving this puzzle that way, so I'm just gonna try to make a damn ramp. Because ramps are easier.
They are at times.
Well, it's easier as the potential solution here anyway. That's it. That's what I needed the angle to be. Hey! Stop jumping off of this, Link. I need you to not be an idiot for like 2 seconds. You think you can do that?
No. Remember who's playing him.
Certainly not me.
It's not me either.
So who is
If
playing
I'm not
him?
playing the game, and you're not playing the game,
We have an imposter. It does make me wonder who would bother. I mean, who would bother?
the maniacal engineer that beat you to having that name as their Twitch handle.
You know, said individual does in fact exist. Okay, let's see. I don't think this is quite long enough yet, which means I need one more of these L brackets. Right?
I would think so.
Yes.
Generally speaking, adding length makes things longer.
Are we sure? That sounds counterintuitive.
It might be, but some things that are fact just so happen to be counterintuitive.
Oh. That's strange. Who invented this reality?
Adding length.
Adding length does what?
Makes things longer, which, as you said, very counterintuitive. But alas, it is the world we live in.
I know. Very, very strange. Well, that definitely didn't do what I wanted it to do. On the other hand, It might have, because now I'm at my correct angle. That I will call a victory.
Uh-huh, and what's your prize?
I would hope that treasure, if I can get this unwieldy thing to actually be a ramp. Which I believe I can.
I would hope so. Isn't that what you made the thing to do?
Yes, in point of fact, it would be. Which is why it's odd it's not actually acting like a ramp.
If you can get on top, it should. You just can't climb it.
Oops. Well, I got on top, I just fell off like immediately like an idiot. Okay. Hi-ho, it's off to go steal some treasure I go. A mighty construct bow. Man, what is it with them wanting to give me bows at this point? The mighty construct bow is in fact mighty. And might be a bow. But there's very little need for it at this point in time.
Well, then you can always come back later.
Yes. Now then.
We return to the matter
at hand. I don't think my ramp is going to help me like this.
It will not.
You don't know that.
Yes, I can. I am the game.
However, I think I know what I actually need to do here. Which, it's not that, but I did that specifically because I wanted to separate everything out.
You were too lazy to tear the whole thing apart.
Exactly. So the game gives me 2 of those, or was it 3 of those? 2 of those.
I feel like there was a third LP.
I thought there was also.
I don't think you used it for your ramp, though.
That makes no sense. Because then where is it?
I don't know.
Nobody does. It's a problem. But that's fine. I have a solution. At least I think I have a solution. You know, actually, I think I'm onto something. I have another idea.
Is your intention to make an X?
To make a what?
X?
No. That would serve no purpose. Come on, down, 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 down. Yes. Line that up and attach. Good super glue. My intention is to make the number E.
I see.
You will soon. Not yet, though. My masterpiece is not complete yet. See? See? The number E.
Yes, it does appear to be that.
Yes. It is perfect. And now I shall take my number E. And you know what I will do with it?
Attach round to it.
Yes. And let it fly. Ah! Okay. One problem. But it's an easy fix. It's a very easy fix. Luckily, when you're a genius like me, you actually know the solution to all of these problems. And in point of fact... Well, actually, no, hang on. How the heck... I thought I knew the solution, but... I'm starting to doubt myself.
I think if you take that corner and then you stick it on top of the rail, or not that corner, that 3/4 square, and you stick it on top of the rail, and then you
And then
attach
you put a
the
bottom to it,
stick
yep.
with the ball, it should stay.
No, what I need to do is I need to get this up, like here. Well, that's also not square. Hang on. That's a problem. You need to go... I want you to attach, not there, but like flush with that. There. What? No, not back there, you dork. I specifically put it like right at the edge. Here. See, it's pushing it back a bit, which is not good. But oh well. You know what? Forget this thing. Go away. I have a better idea. It's an idea. It's a good idea.
But can you execute it?
Of course I can. Who do you think I'm talking to?
Well, I'm pretty sure you're talking to DawningWinds.
Yeah, exactly. Brilliant.
The thing is, now you can't get it around the wire.
Oh? That might be slightly problematic. But you know what? I don't think I care. Because you know what I think I'm actually going to do?
Eat.
Hmm?
Eat. Drop it in the void.
Yes. It was the logical solution because because that one failed. Therefore,
I try again.
with something completely different.
I mean, there's gotta be an upper limit to how many ways you can fail at this.
Oh no. There's no upper limit to the number of ways I can fail. You should know this by now.
You would think that a game with a large number but a finite number of possibilities would have a finite way of failure. Or finite number of methods of failure, and yet you always seem to prove this.
Do you see what I'm trying to do now, by the way?
You're trying to make long.
Yep. Except I didn't do it very well, and it fell into the void because I didn't balance that as well as I should have. But I think that's not a bad thought. Why bother with the damn roller I mean, it'll make things easier because that should drop it very close to the whatchamajigger, but like I don't need to drop it in the whatchamajigger. That's just a red herring. And the only red that I tend to care about isn't herring.
I mean, herring, hare, they're not that different.
I mean, you could say that it's herring, but I wouldn't say that. It's too fishy to do that.
What do you have against fish?
I don't like how they taste.
You know what? Fair.
I like to think so. Alright.
But I don't see why something not being in good food needs to be held against it inherently.
Inherently?
I wasn't even doing that on purpose, but yeah, inherently.
I knew you weren't.
Inherently.
I knew you weren't doing that on purpose. Doesn't mean that I wasn't going to take advantage of that. Now, swing around. I don't think I need it to go quite that far. But with my long, ha 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 ha! Puzzle solved instead. A victory. Except, yeah, no, that worked. See, the rail was actually a red herring. It really was. You didn't need it in the slightest.
I am 100% sure they expected you to use the rail.
Well, that just goes to show how much they suck. Also, I don't think I got any treasure from here, did I? Oh, did I? No, yeah, it would have been the mighty bow,
You found the bow,
right?
and then you decided you didn't want that bow.
Well, look, it's a good bow, but I've, like, literally all the bows that I have are better.
Which I suppose is reasonable.
I am, in fact, the reasonable one.
Since when?
Since when am I not?
Literally always.
Okay, name one time I have been unreasonable.
Which time shall I use?
Yeah, You're trying to pretend that you're thinking of the myriad, but no, there actually are none. So you're just stalling and hoping that I forget.
No, no, there definitely are.
Uh
Let's
huh. Which is why
see.
you can't name one.
There is, of course, your stance on Melly.
That's not unreasonable. That's completely
There is,
logical.
of course, the there is, of course, the claims that Edgeworth, in spite of all evidence to the contrary, did DL6.
What evidence is there to the contrary?
Are you going to continue standing by the fact that Phoenix somehow, without getting noticed, walked across the courtroom and stuffed a bullet in Von Karma's shoulder without a gun?
Yes. And
I
I'll
hope
tell you.
you realize that that is the definition of unreasonable.
No, it's not. Like, that's the whole reason that he actually had Maya interrogate Polly as a witness. It's not because he actually had a plan. It's because, he was using that as a distraction so that he could, in fact, go do exactly what you just described.
He didn't have a plan. He never has a plan. And he certainly didn't have a plan that complicated or ridiculous.
That might be your opinion. It's not a bad opinion, mind you, but that might still only be your opinion. Like, okay, Phoenix might not be the sharpest bulb in the crayon box, but
Hair is, though.
yes, his hair certainly is. Also, I'm beginning to suspect that Lost as Edgeworth did, in fact, if he didn't do DL6, he might have killed that Bruce Goodman fellow. I can't figure out a motive, but, like, I know that there's information that I don't have yet.
There certainly is. This is a very long case.
I know. Contrary to what you told me when I got started.
I misremembered.
It happens to the
In my defense, every case, except Rise from the Ashes, that was written after the first game released, is 2 or less days.
Well, because, like, I will say, like, Turnabout Samurai and Turnabout Goodbye. Also, I really, 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 really have to wonder why the hell they added something to the end of the original Phoenix Wright game. Like, Rise from the... First of all, it doesn't have Turnabout in its name. Second of all, Turnabout Goodbye was a very good finale to that game. I don't think you really could have done much better than that.
No, you couldn't have. However, I know that part of it is playing off or going off of things that will be established later in the trilogy. Like, were you in Edgeworth's office yet? Is that during
Yes.
the first day of investigation? Like, the suit on his wall.
Right. The
It
very
is very
pompous
minor,
looking
but
one.
yes, it is very minor, but he does in fact wear it during the later games.
Oh, good. That jackass gets an even more pompous and jackass-ish outfit. Just what he needed, by the way. Hey, look, goblins. This is probably not a safe place to
End of
land.
Rise for the Ashes, in the epilogue, there's a reference to something that becomes very important throughout the second game.
Which is absolutely nothing. The second... Well, oh, wait. The second game has the redheads in it, so there must be a reference to the redheads then.
No.
Well...
It's a reference to something that makes Phoenix very mad.
His own incompetence?
No, but that's a reasonable guess. Redheads. I think there are technically 2 redheads in the second game because Lotta's there too. Eeny Miny is in the second game. Dahlia's not a Eeny Meeny. I don't know. Regardless, she's in the second game. Lotta's in the second game, and then Dahlia's in the third game. And then, are there any
looked cute.
redheads in a... If you say so.
What do you mean if I say so?
I don't know. She's just not really my type.
Well, I don't know her personality. I just know what she looks like.
I'm trying to remember if there are any redheads in Apollo Justice, and I don't think there are. Apollo wears red. What color was Olga's hair? I think hers was brown.
As I thought.
Alita has light hair. Plum has black hair.
A time so far back in the past.
All
It's become legend.
the
So
other
it's true.
one.
This is really the era of Hyrule's
No, there are
founder.
no redheads in Apollo Justice.
presence here
There
is just as
is
strange
a
to
redhead
us,
in Dual Destinies, at
But
least
if you,
one
like
off the
Sonia,
top
have
of
a
my
secret
head.
stone and are able to manipulate time, then your story
And
makes
she is in the
sense.
case where you defend an orca.
Weird.
Oh? I believed her right away. You needed the secret stone as proof,
I
Robin?
refuse to elaborate any
I can
farther
feel your
on
light
on
power
that
within
case
her,
other than you defend
as
an
well as
orca
no
and there
time
is a
power.
redhead.
Additionally,
Wait, the orca
I
is a
suspect
redhead?
they share a blood connection.
No, there is an orca. You defend the orca, and there
I
is
see.
also a redhead.
In any case, Zelda, you had said
I see.
that you needed to return to your era as
Sorry,
soon as
I
you
was half
possibly
paying attention to what you said, what you were saying, because
Yes.
I'm sort of trying to pay attention to
In
plot.
my time, something terrible is happening.
I don't believe you.
I need to get back there. But how do I
Okay,
do
so
that?
yeah, she is transported back in
I
time.
don't even know
I
how
will
I got
never
here in the
see
first
her
place.
again.
Well, then I suppose it's time to go steal your house back.
Maybe. But, like, I don't care about the house as much as I care
No,
about all the
Zelda
good
dear.
equipment that was in there.
You don't need to solve your problems all at once.
No,
come
but
back
on the
first to the
principle,
castle,
you should steal it back.
No,
We'll tell everyone that you're a distant relative of ours.
Mm-hmm.
It is true, after all.
Yes, very
We'll
distant.
get you fresh clothes, too. I'm sure an answer will come to you. Wisdom takes time.
And you have none.
I don't know what to say.
Thank you would be
I
nice.
wonder. Minoru, she may have some idea of how to get you back to your era.
What the heck is Minoru?
Minoru, you said?
Yes. She knows far more than anyone about our people.
Is Ratini's Japanese
us.
name?
My older
Maybe?
sister has a
Oh.
secret stone.
No.
His
That's
Raru's older sister,
Min
okay.
Ryu, I think. Give me a sec.
It's Raru's older sister.
Yeah. Dratini's Japanese name is Miniru. Mini Ryu, which is very close to Minoru.
Well,
so
yeah,
I
but
think
it's...
it's understandable that being as I am someone who does not play Pokemon in Japanese, I would have made that association without confidence.
Okay, so that was the one immediately on the heels of the very first one that I discovered. But it's all the way out here in the middle of nowhere. And then there's another memory that I haven't found yet. I still haven't figured out what happens before, or I still haven't found the memory before the awakening. I still haven't found the asleepening.
That's very strange.
I know.
Have you tried sleeping? That's where sleeping and related things tend to appear, I would think.
Well, yes, I have in fact slept many times with in the lookout landing next to some guy named Nappin, who was in
Have you
fact
asked
Nappin.
Nappin about the sleeping?
You know, I
He
haven't.
seems like he would know.
The only thing he's talking about is all the gloom he found downstairs.
Well, yeah, because you haven't asked.
There's literally no other thing that I can. There's no other way, or there is no way for me to ask him.
That's
Oh,
very
hey.
silly.
I actually hadn't marked that tower yet, although I don't think that's actually the correct location for it. I think that that's a bit
It
beyond it.
does not look like it.
That's also not, because that's like 2 feet in front of me. These pins are tricky. They are! That looks right.
Or at least vaguely in the vicinity of right.
Yes. Alright, should I try to unlock some towers? Should I continue the shrines? Should I head off to Gerudo Village? Or none of the
You
above
can
and do
see how
something
that
else?
tower goes. What's the worst that could happen?
Oh, you want me to go to that tower?
I mean, you're already looking at it. I don't see why not.
I was thinking I might go for a different tower.
But it's right there and you're already looking at it.
Why do I feel like there's something out here that you want me to run into that's going to kill me?
You are putting a lot more faith in my knowledge of this game than you realistically should.
That's true, you've never played it yourself.
I have not.
That tower is also very far away. Very, very far away. Though if I am going for it, let me edit that to an actual pin, so that I know that I'm always going in the correct direction. Hey, there's some stuff over... Well, that looks like it's close to a goblin encampment. I don't know if I want to deal with goblins. Do I want to deal with goblins? No, I'm already dealing
You
with the
are
one
literally doing this stream to celebrate a goblin's birthday.
I was going to say, I'm already dealing with the one goblin whose birthday it is. Which is fine. Like, I'm happy to do this, especially since I haven't streamed in a month. I was probably just going to play this game anyway today, getting myself even more into stupid situations and breaking the game world. So, you know, it's not a horrible thing that I'm streaming today.
Would suppose not, no.
Oh, there's a shrine over there. I'll try to get to that one after I'm done with the tower. A couple of flints and some wood. What the heck is... Oh, those are just... Is that a... That's a silver lizzle. I don't think I've got a... Wait, that might be an ice breath lizzle. I may not have a picture of that yet. No, I do. Okay, let's avoid them. Because that's just the prudent and practical thing to do. Right?
I suppose.
Well, what would the other thing to do be? You're trying to think of something devious and diabolical, aren't you?
Am I that obvious?
Yes. You may be getting older, but you're not getting any less... In fact, I think you're only getting more predictable as you get older. It's alright, though. Happens to the best of us. I'm pretty sure I'm relatively predictable.
Well, you're predictable in the sense that we can always predict that you're going to do something stupid and nonsensical. However, predicting what stupid and nonsensical thing your brain might create.
Nobody knows.
I don't even think you know what a stupid and nonsensical thing you're going to do next.
In my defense...
Even right before you're about to do it.
In my defense... If I did know, it would make life more boring.
That is a
this
fair
is a
point.
lot further away than I thought it would be. Is that an actual plant that I can collect now? That is a lot further away still than I thought it would be. I mean, it's closer than it was. What the? That's just a flag. Okay, I was like, what the hell is that thing slithering in the... But no, that is in fact just a flag. Alright, I'm going to try to go here. Then I can walk up that way and over to the tower, so I have a plan. Ah, yes, I see. There's a simple solution to this stupid problem. Do you know what that would be?
Throw things at it.
Fire. There we go. Once again, fire has solved most of my problems. Alright. We'll try this again. Good, good. Yes, catch this entire forest on fire. Remember, only I can cause forest fires.
After all, Forrest is your employee, so who else could fire him?
I have an employee named Forrest.
Apparently.
What? I think you're just making things up now.
Part of my job.
Is it?
Maybe not in the job description you wrote.
What job are you looking at that has this description?
Well, the thing is, this job description happens to say I'm not allowed to tell people what job it is.
I don't believe you.
Fine, fine. It's part of the form super moderator job description.
No. You forget that I once held that position. So I know that you're lying.
Yeah, but Angie changed it.
Uh-huh.
Are you claiming that the head administrator can't make adjustments to the super moderator job description?
You forget that I once held that position, too.
Uh-huh. So you should know that the head administrator can make adjustments.
Not on their own.
Well,
and certainly
yeah,
not...
NZAP and Dig approved it.
No, certainly not without other senior staff members being aware of it.
Like I said, Enzap and Dig approved it.
That's what you want me to believe, but I don't think it's true. Anyway, I found this shrine here in the middle of nowhere, which does not actually
You
look
sure
like it's the
did.
middle of nowhere.
No, this is about what where I live looks like.
Oh, that sounds about right, yes. Alright, what shrine did this say this was? The sushi shrine?
Hero.
What?
I saw him row.
What?
That's the name of the shrine.
A hero?
No, we saw him row. You know, like a boat.
I wonder if there's going to be rowing in this shrine. Aid from above. Oh, good. Birds. Hey, look, it's that laser again. Huh. That didn't help.
Only one written laser though, and it looks pretty easy to avoid. Suspicious.
Everything about this is suspicious, yes. I feel like I was supposed to avoid that. This place seems like a maze.
Maybe you should try touching the laser, just to see if it does anything useful. You know, like the last shrine. Or
It
not
might...
the last shrine, but...
yeah, no, I know the one that you're talking about.
the one with the lasers.
I'd rather be a cat burglar. Why I would want to burgle cats, I have no idea, but I feel like it is something that I wish to do.
Emma and Jadzia need more friends.
Anyway, it just opened up the floor again, which... it's supposed to be aid from above, not aid from below. So, I'm pretty sure that's not what I was supposed to do. And this is. Because I need to go up. Now, what's in here? What? Uh-oh.
Even more laser.
Well, that locked the door behind me. I don't like that.
Well, you're the one who went through the door that locked behind you.
True. I'll just keep crouching because there's no reason not to. Yeah, see, if I hadn't been crouching, that thing would have gotten me again. Oh, God. How the... Oh, ascend is how. Like, I honestly have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Are you surprised?
No.
You should be.
Why?
Because sometimes I actually do know what I'm doing.
Yeah, very, very, very rarely, and by that I mean basically never.
Well, somehow I made it to the end of this shrine. Granted, I didn't find the treasure. But I did it.
But did you really?
Yes. Well, okay, I haven't technically activated the thingamabob yet, but here is, in fact, the thingamabob. Yeah, another Light of Blessing. That's 9 of them so far. Ladders. Climbing ladders will not deplete your stamina.
Thanks. Surely this isn't something that would be figured out ages ago.
You know, sometimes these tips are horribly outdated. Like, give me tips on how to defeat Silver Boss Bokoblins. By the way, did I tell you how I beat my first Silver Boss Bokoblin?
Yeah, through a model bat at it.
Partially, yes, but there was actually something else to it.
Mm.
That, in fact, looks like a bottomless pit. So yeah, no. I will test these lasers because I feel like some of them might lead me to treasure.
It's possible.
I mean, where else could it be?
Hmm.
That is definitely a bottomless pit. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes. So I was in fact correct to dodge the lasers like a cat burglar.
Hmm.
Well,
I don't think a cat would dodge the lasers.
the cat wouldn't. The cat burglar would.
I'm sorry, you're saying a burglar who is a cat would dodge the lasers.
Yes.
Emmy, you have 2 cats.
Yes.
I feel like you should know how cats are with lasers.
I do.
So why on earth are you making the claim that the burglar, who is a cat, would dodge the lasers?
Not a burglar who is a cat burglar. Someone who steals cats. Where is the treasure in this shrine?
I think it's entirely possible it was before the door that locked behind you, because it looked like there might have been other ways you could have gone there.
You are... I think you're not wrong. I feel like you're... Yeah, no. That's the door that locked behind me. That is, in fact, how I want to go. So let's see. I think I know what I have to do here. If I am correct... Yeah, the laser breaking also opens this room, which has the treasure in it. Hey, it's a spicy elixir. That sounds delightfully delicious.
Hmm.
But not
Are you
diabolically
sure?
delicious.
How high is your spice tolerance?
How high do you think my spice tolerance is?
I have absolutely no idea.
High enough. Like, literally, I have had whatever the heck, the Carolina Reaper pepper. I'm like, I am not impressed. And I wasn't impressed. And allegedly that's supposed to be, like, the hot pepper of all hot peppers. Allegedly.
Yeah. Allegedly. So you're saying they've been overspicing your matzo so much that you don't even notice spice?
What?
Or something. What have they been overspicing?
Matzah is the last thing that they spice. Like, literally, there is... That is bland as cardboard.
Ah, well then they must have been overspicing something else.
My brain?
Was it the pizza? I bet they were
No.
spicing the deep dish pizza too much.
I like the deep dish pizza. It's delicious.
Yeah, and I bet they spiced it so much that you don't notice spice anymore.
What? But that makes no sense. All right.
Well, if it wasn't the matzo, and it wasn't the pizza...
What should I do now? How many shrines do I even have remaining that I haven't done? Only a couple. Oh, sorry, like 3. No, 4. Let's finish those off, shall we? The Kitawak shrine. Certainly that's gonna have something evil in it, right?
I mean, whacking kids is pretty evil.
It's possible. Quite probable, actually. Hey, this is actually pretty close to one of the labyrinths. I wonder what those labyrinths do in this game. A climbing tip. Overhangs that curve upward are too difficult to hang on to. Yes, I have noticed. I can't climb upside down, which kind of sucks, but it's also not entirely unexpected. Upward and
Alas,
forward.
Link is not Spider-Man.
Spider Link.
No, he is just a weird cat.
Spider Link. Spider Link. Does whatever a Spider Link does.
Which is not much, because he's not even a spider.
Huh. Are you sure he's not a spider?
Yes. Are you doubting in the end's determination that he is a weird cat?
What if he was not a weird cat and was a difficult spider instead?
He's definitely a weird cat.
You...
Yen knows more about these things than us.
Maybe. Well, that looked like it did something.
Something is something, probably.
It usually is. Is that treasure? That does in fact look like treasure.
It just might be. But you can't get directly under that to ascend because that's above a bottomless pit, and you can't reach with Ultra Hand.
What the heck is this Ultra Hand?
It's like, you know, Ultra Balls?
No.
The things you use to catch Pokemon?
Oh.
It's like that, but a hand.
What? I have an idea. Oh, well, that was a good idea, but Link can't jump when I want him to actually jump. Like, seriously. That's how you're supposed to do this, but God forbid Link actually jump. Oh, right, I need a running
I'm pretty sure
start.
most Zelda games don't even have a jump button, so you should just be glad you have that much.
Aha. There we go. Okay, that did it. And there's a treasure over here, which is probably useless, but I'll take it anyway.
But what if it's a Poe?
It's actually arrows, which is the exact opposite of useless. One can never have too many arrows.
At least not that you've discovered.
Okay, I think technically the game will only let you have 999, but like that's still not enough. Well, it's not, and you can't convince me that it is.
I feel like it seems like it's enough for any one given time.
Okay, so I'm here. Now what do? I have a plant. I think it's a very good plan. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, that didn't quite work the way I wanted it to, but that's fine.
You can almost climb it.
Almost. Almost being the operative word. But
Yeah.
this will work. See? 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 It worked. I don't think that was how they intended it to work. Alright, now. What's the most expendable weapon that I have? Probably this. Ah! Yes. So this is supposed to launch me up in the air. And over there.
It sounds like it.
Yes, but it sure as heck doesn't smell like it. Now, does hitting that also... Yep, okay. That's in fact what causes this to... So what I need to do is I need to get this to flip to the other side, which I can't do. I don't think just that little tap is going to be enough. But let's see. Maybe this is as easy as it seems like it should be. Nope, not even close. So, I have to get this out of the way so that I can get the full launch from that. I don't know how.
You have to.
I don't think this is the way.
Uh-huh, and when has that ever stopped you?
Oh, that's definitely not the way like that, no.
Uh-huh, and when has that ever stopped you?
You know, sometimes I try to solve the puzzles. No. It just keeps going down. There's got to be a way to keep that up. Is there anything down here that might be useful? No. So what do I do? Do I activate the Seal of Orichalcos?
You have that card in your deck?
I don't know. I've never been playing with a full deck.
Hmm. Well, have you drawn that card?
I can't draw. I'm not an artist.
Is that card in your current hand?
No, my controller is.
Then I suppose you probably cannot play that card.
Huh. That would make sense if that was actually something that could be done. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I assume if I do that, then that just puts me right there, which is not helpful. But if I try to launch myself from that with that in the way, that'll give me a concussion. I shouldn't get... You know, I'm not supposed to get concussions. They're bad for me.
Yeah, but when has that ever stopped, Link?
He's trying to do... He's trying to be more conscientious about his health. It's not rotating. But there has to be, like... There's no fusion materials hanging out around here. So if I'm supposed to use anything, it's probably supposed to be one of these. I just don't see how. Oh. That might be how?
That does look promising.
Is that going to launch up higher now? Yes, it will. So you just... yeah, of course. That makes perfect sense. Extend the lever arm, launch from lower, get higher.
That is how levers work.
Except that still didn't launch me where I needed to go.
Did it fling you backwards?
No, that flinged me forwards, but... Yeah, no, that's very clearly not working.
Are you sure it's not flinging you backwards?
Why would it fling me backwards?
I don't know, but it kind of looks like it is.
you know what this is a job for? It might be, but it's also a job for a spring construct, which I can't take out. That would solve all my problem. See, the problem is, even though the lever arm is extended, right, the point of impact is still
Where it already was.
where it already was. If I was actually hitting it there, there's not, like, I can't think of anything that I'm supposed to do with the materials that I have access to. Well, can you think of anything?
Now,
I
this
bet
is
you
highly
can.
unfortunate.
I bet you can, and you're just not telling me because you're amused otherwise.
I mean, to be fair, I also haven't really been trying to think of anything.
See? See? I'm
So
right.
maybe I could. I don't know. I'd have to try.
Well, would
And
you
I
care
don't know if I really want to try.
Why not?
I feel like you already explained that.
Did I? What possible explanation could there be?
The Dawning is already amused watching you fail the same thing over and over again.
Okay.
So why would I try and make you stop failing the same thing over and over again?
Because eventually that's going to get boring.
Well, it hasn't yet.
Let's see. Oh! Recall.
Oh? Oh, yeah. I forgot that existed.
Yeah, I tend to forget that it exists too because it's generally such a useless power. I'll leave that there. So if I were to do that and bring this all the way up here, well, I've still got a problem.
And that problem is?
I can't, like, as soon as I let this go, it's going to get on the lever. Right? So even if I use recall,
Oh, we'll send it back up to this position on top of the lever.
right? And it's gonna, oh, it actually stays there. Well, that also didn't
Right,
do.
because that's how recall works. It stays there for approximately the time it was there.
Well, that also still didn't launch me all the way up.
Did you think of recalling while you were on it so you can get the full force of it flinging forward?
No, that doesn't give me enough oomph.
You were not on the plate.
Can I do that? I mean, this thing also doesn't, like, when it goes up, Whoa! Apparently far quicker than I thought it would.
You're welcome.
Where the hell even am I?
I think you're on top of the.
And how did
You're
I
on
get
top
here?
of the endpoint. You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks, I think. So I would like to point out that Switch was a complete red herring.
I'm guessing you were supposed to do something with the Switch.
Oh, no, I don't think so. I don't see any
I'm
other way
sure
to...
the intended approach somehow involved the Switch.
I don't see any way that I could have possibly solved that with this Switch.
Look, I'm not saying I know what the intended approach that involved the Switch is. That's not the type of thing they tend to put in as red
As a red
herring
herring.
intentionally.
Nah, I think they did. I think it was always meant as a red herring. And a way to make me waste arrows and bow durability. Which is just boo. I don't appreciate that. So where's the labyrinth? It's apparently relatively close by. Oh, but I don't want to go into the labyrinth, do I? The labyrinth is scary.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure I want to go to another shrine that I haven't finished yet. Yeah, no, that sounds about right, right? Like the Rio Gok shrine, or the Teniten shrine, or well, what about the Echo Chew shrine?
What about the labyrinth?
It's there.
You could go into it.
Theoretically, yes.
I think it would be fun.
I'm pretty sure that there's nothing actually in there.
Hmm.
Yeah. I'm looking. See, there's nothing there.
Uh-huh. Hell, just poke your head in to prove it.
Okay, but first, there is going to be one quick thing that I do. Very quick. I will not get sidetracked, and I'm doing that because I'm going to be spending some time in the Gerudo Desert. Okay?
Okay.
Alright. So there's somebody in this bazaar that I should like to talk to. And it is, in fact, you. Because I want this Desert Vo headband. And I actually have the money for it. Oh? You'll tell me a super special secret that even most Gerudo don't know, eh? Yes, please. Now tell me this super secret. Kind enough to buy my last one, keep the promise, tell me the secret. Had any bought his only one part of a Desert Vo? Yes, I am aware of that. To go to a special place, the Fashion Passion in Gerudo Town. There's a secret shop. Yes, I know that. Vo aren't allowed in Gerudo Town. Forget you said anything. I'm still not allowed there.
I'm not sure.
But that just sounds mean and completely and totally unnecessary.
They have traditions.
Which are meant to be broken, maybe?
No, that's rules.
I mean, obviously, at one point in time, guys were allowed to live in their city, as evidenced by this Demon King fellow.
Well, yeah, that Demon King fellow is probably the reason they're not anymore.
Well, that's just rude. Not everyone is gonna be as mean as that jerk was. Also, I still can't figure out that jackass's motivation. Like, I really can't. Why does he want to rule Hyrule so damn badly?
Because he thinks the princess is bad at it.
Sonia? Why would he think such a thing?
I don't know. Maybe he confused Sonia with Zelda.
He wouldn't know who Zelda is until she just kind of randomly showed up out of the purple one day.
Yeah, and he looked at her for 1 second and said, wow, that would be a terrible ruler. Better prevent in that timeline.
But he did so in, like, the most evil way possible. Okay, let's see. Is that a chasm down there? Oh no, that just looks...
It could be.
That looks like some kind of bottomless pit or pitless bottom. I don't know. But yeah, you see, the labyrinth doesn't actually have anything here. Like no treasure, no shrine, no nothing, not even any monsters.
That's disappointing.
Just gloom.
Huh.
No guardians either. Guardians are not in this game.
And yet somehow you keep getting ancient cores.
I actually don't have a single one.
I don't believe you. Well, you don't have a single one anymore because you already sold them.
No. If I sold them,
Yeah.
how come I don't have billions of dollars?
Because you spent that money on arrows.
I don't have that many arrows.
Yeah, because you shot things.
I didn't shoot that many things.
And you really prove it.
I made them shoot themselves, thank you very much. Like, do you honestly think I do my own dirty work? Oop. Like, seriously, do you really think that I do my own dirty work?
I suppose not most of the time. You missed.
Not that time. There we go. I need more of this stuff, which is why I decided to come all the way out here for the labyrinth. So that's the one thing that I've found so far while I'm here. Shit.
Uh-huh. Very valuable golden shit.
Yep. Anyway, are you satisfied?
I suppose so.
Really?
I mean, there doesn't legitimately seem to be anything in here, and also I think I was being yelled at to come eat something that may or may not include cake.
I see. Okay, well,
So,
I guess
I think
that
that
makes
might
sense.
be it for me. At
Okay.
least for now. And probably for today on stream, considering by the time, I don't know, I sounded like they were going to take me to get food, which is not in town.
Well, yeah, by the time you get back, probably gonna be,
Sabbath.
yep. So I might just finish up those shrines that I found, and then I might call it a day, because it's been, well, okay, it's been about 3 hours. Not quite as long as my usual streams, but this is not my usual stream. Anyway, happy
is not.
birthday again, Dawning.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Yep. I will see you sometime in the near future.
That is correct. Alrighty. So... I do actually... Well, you just missed her, Ellison, but yeah. Today has been a do what Dawning wants kind of stream. Or kind of day. Well, that just sounds evil. I want nothing to do with that. So I'm going right here. See, I was very surprised that Dawning actually was satisfied with me just running around the top of the labyrinth in an attempt to convince her that there was nothing there, when clearly there should be stuff inside the labyrinth that I would probably be worried about. And in point of fact, there is something there, and I, like I said, want absolutely nothing to do with that. But yeah, no, I think I'll just finish up the shrines that I discovered while I was off stream. Taking a break from clothes packing. Yes, you're moving soon. Very soon. Force transfer. Ah, use the Force link, said nobody ever. Keys yesterday, furniture movers come tomorrow. Well, good luck. Huh. In point of fact, rewinding it when it hasn't actually gone anywhere is not, in fact, the solution. Can I Ultra Hand and rotate? Now. And what does this do? Well, it gets them to rotate, which does what exactly? Well, it gets that to rotate, but not that. Oh. I see. I understand why this exists now. I think, anyway. Well, that wasn't where I intended to put that, no. I meant to put that between You know what? Let me stop this. Yes, Ellison, I made that one. Well, and the Yandere-chan one, which is new to today. I have not had that one available prior to today. Well, at least prior to this stream. I technically have had that available for a little while, but I think that's what I want to do. And yes, that one. And now that should rotate both of them. Aha. I have done it. What I have done... I'm pretty sure I don't know. Well, I have transferred the Force from one location to another. Is what I have done. Ah! Well, wait a minute. The hell am I supposed to do that for when I can just ascend? Also, let me check down here. See what's going on down here. There might be treasure. There might be a trap. There might be absolutely nothing. Okay. I just don't understand why this exists then. But yeah, I also don't understand why they want you to try to do that when you can just simply do this. That's so much easier. Okay. Oh, this is a lift of some kind. I think I'm supposed to... Well, there's that big giant gear over there. Drat. So what's this? That's not what I want to use. Okay, can I pull the lever? No? I cannot. Maybe I have to separate... If I can. No, because that's just a fixed part of the gear. That's not something that's attached to it. I don't want to stop that from moving. Am I sure there's nothing down here? Yeah, no, there is, in fact, nothing down here. I could ask the question, what happens if I run the gears the opposite way? Not fuse, recall. I don't think that'll actually do anything, but... No. Oh. I was going to say never mind, that stopped the thing from... But yeah, no, that luckily. There is a log. Dawning just headed out for... You know, her peoples are taking her for her birthday meal. Which makes sense. Because it is, in fact, her birthday. Ah! I believe I get it. She didn't leave that long ago, so I am basically just going to finish up the shrines that I discovered after my last stream. And we're going to probably call it a day there. All right. No. Okay, let us go back up here and see if that actually does anything. Okay, here we come. Well, that did absolutely nothing. Like, that barely lifted me up a tiny bit. I mean, there's that thing over there, and I'm pretty sure that that's treasure or something back... Oh, there's an extra log back here. I don't know, like... I am trying to use Ultra Hand on this thing. I see that I can, but it's literally not doing anything. Am I supposed to hit this with a stick? No. There's treasure over there. Which is, I think, just out of my reach. Yep. There's an extra log in here. And I don't know what the extra log is supposed to do. Ah! Well, that did something. That moved it. Come on, get next to that and push it some more. There we go. Okay, hang on. Well, now I have a second log. And nothing useful in there. Can I use these two logs to make ramp and get myself up here? Something like that. Alright, now be careful. Or, hold on. Ah! Almost a concussion that did not actually hit me. Mighty Construct Bow with attack plus level 7. Again, okay, that one is technically better than my Zonite bow, so you know what? We'll drop the Zonite bow. And we'll take a picture of it because I don't have one of those yet. Hooray, I take the best pictures. Alright now, Ultra Hand. I have a thought. So the second log, right, aka the captain's log, I'll put here, right? And that's going to mean that it pushes that one up more. So now, I'll take that one and I'll put it back here, sticking out the edge just like that. And hello, yeah, hello MCH.
I said I would join.
So you did.
Oh, see, you solved it.
This particular one, yes. There are still a couple more. And how have you been, sir?
Getting ready for my trip.
Oh, Well, even that doesn't seem to be enough. Either that or my reaction time is too slow.
Probably reaction time too slow if I had to guess.
There we go. Yes, it was in fact that. I was gonna say, like, if I hadn't solved it with that, I don't know what else I could have done. Anyway, that's right. Your trip was this month, and it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, I leave in 9 days.
Ooh, are you excited?
Yep.
Good. See, my busy season just ended. This was my well-deserved comp day for that show that I was at in Las Vegas, and then the trade show that
Yeah.
I was at this past week is done.
Yeah, because May's always your busy season.
I mean, sometimes it's May, sometimes it's other, other times of the year, but
Yeah, last year was September, if I recall.
I mean, August through October are generally very busy for me, and that's always going to be the case because there's at least two, I think, three trade shows this year that I'm going to be dealing with in that
Makes sense.
time. Plus, all the Jewish holidays fall out somewhere around there.
Yeah, I remember that one. In any case, I'm not going to be here very long because I'm kind of tired today.
Understandable. I wasn't originally even intending to stream today, but then it's Dawning's birthday, so I figured to stream where I basically did whatever the heck she wanted me to do.
Which just happened to be this game.
Yeah. Oh, good. Combat training throwing. What am I throwing this time? In the towel?
Only you would say a joke like that.
I mean... It works. Ah, they're probably asking me to throw in weapons. Right?
Right? Wrong!
Maybe wrong. Heed my instruction, yes.
Just got a 1-second phone call.
Throw the weapon at the enemy, yes, okay. Other attacks are ineffective here, ready yourself. Yeah. Well, that did not work. Like, literally did not work. Seriously, it's actually not working. I'm aiming well, but, like...
I feel like it just wants you to... that second one didn't look like aiming to me, though.
Okay. Well done. I sacrificed a 28 power weapon for this, and you just tell me well done. Let me grab this rusty halberd. And it's gonna do the chicken dance. Take that. I have proven my mastery. Hooray. Goody, it unlocked the inner chamber. But let me see what I can snag from that training construct.
Got a Wilhelm screen from that scam text.
Yes.
My text tone is a Wilhelm screen.
Oh, good. A regular old construct. No wonder that wasn't doing much of anything. Ah, I have a Zonite sword as compensation for my now gone Royal Broadsword sword.
That was a pretty fast shrine.
Yep. A mighty Zonite spear, eh? That kinda sucks, but we'll drop that. And we'll take that. And I'll drop that because I don't have a picture of it yet. Although I don't think I actually have to drop it. I think I can just, like, take a selfie or something. I don't know. But,
You can,
okay.
yeah. You can take a selfie if you... of your back is to take pictures too. That was making Breath of the Wild as well.
I suppose so. Anyway, I'll fuse those together to get a Zonite Spear Sword. And this shrine is done. I do think that I'm going to go and get, like, more stamina and hearts before I head out, and then I should also... I think there's a couple of, like, caves where I can find some clothing in. I might save that for, like, next time. But,
Makes sense.
like, the shrines and the whatever, that's going to be... you know, that's just going to be... what I take care of. Because there were a lot of shrines that I hadn't done, that I just encountered from wandering around all over the place.
As you tend to do.
I mean, I've also had a month. Like, I mean, you know how long it has been since I've last streamed.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to play this game at all during that time. Like, I did not, because I was like, okay, I'm just going to want... And in point of fact, right, like, I have done exactly what I said I was going to do, and I've killed a bunch of stuff and caused myself no end of problems because I've raised the world level so much that Silver Boss Bokoblins are showing up. Which is not great, but... Like, I'm still, you know, very, very, very early on in the game, just as far as my progress goes. But, like, killing Gleox 4 times, plus all the Bako bosses that I've killed, plus that Phantom Ganon fellow whose lunch money I stole in addition to stealing some of his weapons, right? Like, all this
Yeah.
stuff adds up. And... But so when I finished my last stream, right, I told my wife, okay, take this game and hide it from me.
For a month.
Yes, for a month, and no matter how much I may beg or plead, do not tell me where it is. Well, obviously she did not do that. She said, and I quote, "I am not going to babysit you for a month. You need to learn some goddamn impulse control." So you know what?
That's a sign of a good wife.
You know what? I showed her I refuse to have any impulse control whatsoever.
But that's still a sign of a good wife, if you ask me.
Oh, yes. No, I'm not disagreeing, but, like... You're right. You're right, and she's right. It's not her responsibility to keep me out of trouble, but... Like, I knew that I would get myself into trouble in this game, and that's exactly what I did.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's just going off into the wild blue yonder. And that's going to shoot out another one. Can I Ultra Hand that? I can. I don't think that's going to do me any good. Let's
Depends on if
see.
they drop another one.
Actually, I think it will do me some good. Maybe. Nope. It ain't gonna do me any good whatsoever. Because this power is gonna run out before it... Oh! Never mind. Barely! That did what it... Because it fell from up there. So I had to... I don't know.
That was in the nick of time.
Yep. What just happened? Okay, that launched something? What? What?
Maybe you need to be in that one. You just need to find a way to move the block to there.
What am I moving?
A
Like,
block? I
there's
don't know.
something crashing around upstairs, and I just can't see it.
Oh, or I have sound off so I don't get double audio on stream.
Well, yes, that makes perfect sense. But yeah, no, I can't see any... Oh, there's a block over there. Huh.
Oh, that's what it is.
Oh! Am I supposed to... Well, if I use that here, that's just going to go, like, straight back up into... Yeah. So no, that is not what I need it to do. What I need it to do... Oh, that's what I hear banging around, because that hasn't stopped dropping boxes. Yes, that makes sense. Okay. So what I need this to do, I think, is go on here and then get launched into the air and figure out where the hell that goes.
I would have thought it would have been the other way around. Like you put it on top of the switch and then launch yourself, but...
No, I don't think that I can. Where does that go? So that goes up. Like, directly up. Now, I think I can
Oh, I
climb
get it.
this. Yeah. Now
I
I
get
hit...
it. Maybe...
now I hit rewind. And then this thing's
Yeah.
gonna go up. And up. Oh. Ow. Okay, so I missed the chance, but, like, I get what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
At least I think I get what it's supposed to do. Like, when it's all the way up, I think I'm supposed to go... But I also haven't found the treasure.
I don't think every shrine has a treasure.
Well, this one does, because I don't have the little icon by it.
Fair enough. I see the puzzle. That's really
Yeah.
clever.
It's actually very interesting.
I love Zelda puzzles. They can be really clever at times.
Yeah, no, that solves that. I still don't know where the heck the treasure is, but at least I can go get the, whatchamajigger. The light orb. I always check behind the statues just in case, but no, nothing. Not this time.
Nothing. You get nothing. Good day, sir.
Yes, you get nothing, you lose. Good day, sir. Well, I do get a Shrine of Light orb thingamajigger, or Light of Blessing, which puts me at the awkward total of 13.
13's unlucky.
I mean, it's awkward because I need, 4 to upgrade hearts or stamina, and that just puts me 1 over, but I think that was the last shrine that I'd found while I was gone.
Makes sense.
Let me just double check that. Oh no, technically there's a shrine on top of Hyrule Castle, but I can't get there at the moment, so... Yeah, no, I think that's it. I am pretty sure... I wish that this would sort, or that I could sort them based on whether they were active, you know, but you know, I believe that's it. Like, I think that is, in fact, the last shrine that I found. Like, I think there's technically this one up here, but there's, like, some kind of laser that I need to follow for that, and maybe I'll do that another time.
Yeah.
So, what I should do now is I should head back to the Lookout Landing. And I think it is time.
I'm gonna get going then.
Yeah, no, I think it is about time for me to, you know, get my hearts and stamina. Like, I think I'll go 2 hearts, 1 stamina, just because I do sometimes need more stamina. And I'm pretty sure I'll call it a day here. Like, I think that's going to do it. 10 shrines plus another tower, plus a very, very, very brief look at the labyrinth.
Okay.
It's
I'll see you later.
Yep. All right. Progress. I mean, it's no story progress, but I wasn't necessarily planning on doing that today. Next time, though, there are some things that I would like to do. Like, I do think that I should finally start making my way to Gerudo Town, or, you know, doing other stuff. You know, and maybe making some story progress. But we'll see. Like, the entire point wouldn't necessarily be to make story progress, it would be to, you know, help the Gerudo, or see the Gerudo, or whatever, but they're still saying that, like, I'm not welcome in their village, which is sad, but well, we'll see. Yep, another extra stamina thing. Yeah, I'll go for another heart container. I think that's a good way to go. Stamina is important, it is, but hearts are critical. And oh yeah, I found this old map, and I found this Sage's Will while I was wandering around the Sky Islands. I don't know what this is, and this old map showed me something that I'd already found, so it kind of wasn't worth it. Oh hey, Demon King's bow is now 4 more powerful. That's something. Yeah, but no, between the Desert Voe headband, the Archaic Worm Greaves, and then I do have the Ruby weapon and the Sapphire weapon, right, that'll give me, I think, the protection that I need to make it through the desert. So that's always helpful and always welcome. But, you know, this was a somewhat impromptu stream. I was not necessarily expecting to do this today. You know, it was more meant as a present for Dawning, with her not being present. I don't think I'm really going to continue much beyond where I've been. I'm actually quite surprised that she didn't make me go fight Gleeok or anything like that. Like, she could have been a lot meaner than she actually was. But I did finally get my revenge on the shrine down here. It just took a little bit of doing and actually trying to have a plan. Map's a little bit bigger now, too. There are a couple of towers I could try to get to next time, like this one, and this one, which I've all got. I don't have the tower for this area marked. There's also that tower, which I feel like is small, but I know where that is, and there is in fact a frost gleeok relatively close to it. We'll figure out that nonsense next time. In the meantime, though, that is going to do it for me for today. You know what? I'm going to expand my bows. A voice from the well. Yep. Expand my bows. I don't think I have enough to expand... Like, even before this, I don't think I have enough to expand my melee weapons. But I am starting to get to a point where I do, in fact, need more bows. Like, you saw there were a bunch of bows that were good that I couldn't use today because... You know, well, my bow inventory was full. Let's also expand the shield stash. I generally don't find myself using those, but... It's never a terrible thing to have, I suppose. Alright. I think we're good. And I think we're gonna call it a day here. In the safe and protected lookout tower, or lookout landing. Yeah. So let's actually save the game here. Like I said, Dawning was a lot nicer to me than I thought she would be. Like, I thought she was going to make me go fight Gleeok or what have you, but she did not. But yeah, no. Save things off here. And with that, I will end things off for the day. If you only saw part of this stream, you can go catch the rest of it over on my YouTube channel there. If you are watching this on my YouTube channel, you can catch me live there on Twitch. I am going back to streaming this upcoming week after my hiatus because, as I mentioned, I am finally out of my busy season, right? The Catch-A-Million is behind me, my Vegas trip is behind me, Passover is behind me, and now finally the Automate show is behind me. I don't know 100% yet if I am going to have a regular stream schedule this upcoming week, or if I might switch to Tuesday, Wednesday instead of Monday, Wednesday. I might have something going on Monday night. Don't know just yet. We'll figure that out as the weekend goes. However, on Sunday, I should be back on the Bulbagarden channel, which is also where you can find DawningWinds. And I'm not streaming Pokemon Art Academy anymore as a result of the Catch-A-Million event. I will be continuing my playthrough of Pokemon Moon version. I am stuck with Litten as my starter and immutable team member. I am stuck with an Arcanine, or I think it's just a Growlithe at this point, as an immutable team member, and an Eevee as an immutable team member, and we'll figure everything out from there, but that's going to be on Sunday. Let's see, what else? Other people that you can find on the Bulbagarden channel include The Caps Fan. That's not the right command. I think it is just Caps. Yeah, Caps Fan. It can be found live on his channel over there. I believe at some point in the interim since I last streamed, he did make Twitch affiliate, so congratulations to him. Let me see. Yeah, no, I do believe that's going to do it for me for today. Like I said, back to probably a somewhat regular stream schedule moving forward, at least for another few weeks. This upcoming week, like I said, it might be Tuesday, Wednesday instead of Monday, Wednesday. I'll let y'all know when I find out, which might be Sunday. So go catch me on the Bulba Garden channel to find that out. But I quite enjoyed being back at Tears of the Kingdom. I quite enjoyed doing all those shrines and all that puzzles. I was activating the warp points because it's convenient to get around the map, but, I did want to actually do those shrines at some point. I do intend to do all of the shrines in this game, just like I did in Breath of the Wild. But that is, in fact, going to do it for me for today. So, as always, I am Maniacal Engineer, and I'm never going to give you up, never going to let you down. Thank you all very much for watching, and God bless this mess. See y'all on Sunday on the Bulba Garden channel.